The flag and the country we love, the 250th anniversary of America, a special edition of Growing Up Brooklyn.
Hey, good morning, Fred. How we doing today?
Oh, okay, I guess.
Oh, what's wrong now? What's the matter?
Well, I know we were supposed to do the special broadcast or podcast for the 250th anniversary of the USA, but I took a little detour on what we were going to do today. I'm a little upset about what's going on with this 250th anniversary. So I'm going to play a little something that maybe it'll hit home to some people, maybe it won't. But at
Okay.
this point, I really don't care whether they like it or not. This is how I feel, and I know this is how my brother feels, and this is how we feel. This is how we were brought up. I'm 78, my brother's 86, and we grew up in a country where it didn't make a difference who the president was. We loved our country, and the flag stands for the country.
Absolutely correct.
Ordinary people can do extraordinary things. When we were growing up, the flag wasn't political. It wasn't controversial. It was the banner that welcomed our fathers home from war, and the banner that draped the coffins of the men who never made it back. During World War II, over 16 million Americans served. More than 400,000 never came home. Over 670,000 were wounded. Every one of them fought under that flag. Every one of them believed in what it stood for. And that wasn't just a number. Those were neighbors, friends, brothers, sons. People who left everything behind so the rest of us could live free. They fought tyranny, they fought evil, and they fought for the idea of America. That's why the flag means so much to us. It represents the sacrifices of generations who built this country, defended it, and protected the freedoms we enjoy today. Freedoms people around the world still dream of. When we see the flag waving, we don't see politics. We see the country that gave us opportunity. We see the country that welcomed immigrants from every corner of the world. We see the country that allowed two brothers from Brooklyn to build a life, raise families, and live free. So when people disrespect the flag, or protest it, or act offended by it, it hurts. Because they're not just disrespecting a symbol, they're disrespecting the sacrifices behind it. But we're here to remind people of something simple. The American flag represents every soldier who ever fought for your freedom. It represents every family who waited for their loved one to come home. It represents every dream that was only possible because this country exists. As America reaches 250 years, let's remember what that flag truly stands for. Not division, not anger, but courage, sacrifice, and the promise of freedom. It's still worth honoring. It's still worth protecting. And it's still worth standing up for. God bless America.
Yes, God bless America.
Amen, brother.
God bless it. Freddie, that's very moving to see and hear that. I don't know how that won't affect people, but um, it makes me feel it.
Well, one of the reasons I did this is I saw a story on Fox News about Carrie Underwood. I don't know if you know who she is. She's
Yes, yeah, of course.
she's a country and western star. She lives in Tennessee.
Freddie,
And
try to
she
remember. I'm only 86. I do know a couple of things.
But she had the nerve to put flags on her property, on
Yep.
her fence, to
Yep.
celebrate the 250th anniversary of America.
Yep.
She put flags up in America, an American flag in America, and somehow people are outraged, confused.
Well, why should you be an American? You only live in this country, so why say thank you, Freddie? I got 19 flags outside my house, little ones, and a 5-footer on the garage. And I see some of the people where I live, they got flags out, so I feel pretty comfortable here with that.
We have our flags out, and most people in this neighborhood, we're in North Carolina, also agree. But, we grew up, the flag was never about politics. The flag was about this country, for the sacrifices that people made. as they talk about, over 400,000 men died under that flag to save that flag for our freedom. And now people who just come here, and I don't know if it's that horrible why they're here. They came to a terrible place, evidently, they believe, that they hate our flag. Can't grasp it, and I'm very upset about it. And like I
And
said earlier,
and we should be.
I mean, my father's generation fought overseas. They fought for us so that we can live with freedom. The people that are protesting the American flag and what it stands for are the rights they have to do what they're doing.
Here is the problem that I see. The kids are not taught this in school. We were taught this in school, what our Second World War people did for us. In Korea, it doesn't matter where the wars were. American soldiers fought in those wars and gave their life to save other countries. What nation in the world has ever done things like we do? And to not say, I thank you for it, I just don't understand it. They're not taught, the kids in the last 50, 60 years are not taught what our forefathers did for us, how they fought and died and were wounded, no legs, no arms, no eyes, they can't see. It's incredible that they don't know the story.
Once again, I don't get it, but I'm at a loss for words here, but I just
And
don't know how anyone can have a feeling against this country when they're living under that flag that protects them
exactly.
legally. They're given everything they've wanted. They came here from other countries to enjoy the U.S. and yet to disrespect it. They disrespect me as a person by doing that. It's not they were disrespecting the flag. They're disrespecting our forefathers and fathers and grandfathers that fought in the war to save this country. They were immigrants also, but they gave up everything to fight for this country.
Fred, you see these people coming here to watch the soccer players from every
Yes.
country, thanking America. Oh, we were lied to. America's not like they said it was. This is the problem that we have. But here they're coming, hundreds of thousands of them from all over the world saying, thank you, America. Thank you, America. And the people who live here don't like America, then leave. It's very simple. Get your ass out of here.
Listen, if the American flag is so terrible and if the American flag is so offensive, then there's a simple answer. Go somewhere else. Go
Yeah.
back to where you think it's better than here.
Yeah.
If there's such a place, then that's where you should be if it's so horrible here. Don't change the way I was brought up. Don't change the way I live because you are not happy. It's
That's
too
why.
bad.
Yeah, well, 15 to 20 millions people came here through the Mexican border, come to our country, and they don't respect us. Go back to where you came from. Let's see what kind of country you came from. Go back. Why'd you come here?
That's a good question. This country is still a place that people dream about coming to. There are so many people who are trying to get here legally and can't get here. They want to be here. They want to be in America. They want to live the American life.
Well, thank God we did.
Yeah. Yes.
And our children and our grandchildren. Thank God.
And thank God our grandparents saw the vision of what America could be. They came here as immigrants. They were called everything under the sun, the Italians.
Yep.
They weren't even listed as people. They treated
Nope.
them like animals. But that's okay. They fought through it. They did what they had to do. And they served the country. They served this country.
Yep.
And a
And
few days. Go
yeah,
ahead.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No, go ahead.
No, people got to realize what our country did. We're only 250 years old, basically. And what we did in 250 years, no country, I mean, we want to go back to the Roman Empire where they killed everybody. And it wasn't the Romans. Those were all the European countries together. They say Roman Empire, but it wasn't from Italy. It was all the countries there. They killed everybody. That's how they became so successful. We don't kill the people in our country. If you break the law, you go to jail. Hello. That's what
No.
the country is.
Well,
I don't get it. I really don't
well,
get it.
we don't believe in that either anymore. We don't believe in incarcerating people who are guilty of crimes.
No.
So
Well, let's do away with the police. They want to do away with cops. Yeah, sure.
I don't want to do away with everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, in a few days, we're going to be celebrating the 250th anniversary of the U.S. 200 years of freedom, sacrifice, and opportunity. And instead of celebrating, some people are angry at the flag. That's heartbreaking, Phil.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll be celebrating. You and I and our families will be celebrating. And we're going to keep doing it. And our families will keep doing it. And again, I hate to repeat myself. You don't like it, go back to where you came from. It's very simple.
You came from. Find a better place.
Yeah. I
You
don't
don't
know
have
where
to go
that
back
would
where you
be.
come. Find a better place. See how that works out for you.
Yeah, it'll work out.
Yeah. But here's the thing. This country hasn't changed as much as people want us to think. The news media today paints a different picture than reality.
Wow.
It's
You mean
not,
the no, you mean fake news.
the fake news. They've gotten together and they decided that they're going to be anti-American, I guess. But whatever it is, there are still millions and millions of Americans who love this country, millions who respect the flag, millions who understand what it stands for, millions who serve in the service every day, fight for our freedom every day. That hasn't changed. Those are the people that love America.
And that's why the recruiting for the services are top. They got more people than they could use right now. Join their services. So we are hopefully getting some people that really want to love our country. And these other people again and again, we'll keep repeating it over and over. Go find another place to live if you don't like it here. It's very simple.
For the people like me and my brother, this is not acceptable. We're not asking everyone to agree with us.
Nope.
We're asking the most important question.
Respect.
It's simple. Respect the country you live in. That's not hard to do.
Nope.
Respect it.
I'm not going to say it no more, Fred, because we'll just be repeating ourselves. We love our country. We'll do whatever we can for our country and our children and our grandchildren and our friends. That's all I can say.
I'm going to say a few more things because respect the nation that gave you a chance to be free. Not every nation is giving you that. Respect the idea that brought millions of immigrants here on hope. That's what you have to do. Respect that. Respect that you came here and you're making a living and you're living well. America is still worth protecting. And America still is worth standing up for. And I will stand for that flag till the day I die.
Freddie, let me tell you one. I had an electrician come, speaks broken English. He fixed my electrical problem that I had. And out of the blue, he says to me, "This is the best country in the world." Now, I didn't say one word. Guy came here to do work. I don't do no politics. He turned around and told me in broken English how he loves this country. Here he is on a Sunday working, and he wants to do good in our country. And I respect him yesterday. I said, thank you. I really appreciate that. Why he said that, I have no idea. Maybe seeing all my flags outside, I'm not sure. But that came out of his mouth. So, maybe there's hope.
I know there's hope, but once again, the news media skews everything as much as they can. And once again, I don't get it. It's not about who's in the White House. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republic. When there was someone in the White House that I didn't like, I didn't hate the country for it.
No.
It's still my country.
You just don't vote for him.
Exactly. But my country, why would I say I hate the country? Because the politicians, these are politicians, these are people. They're all going to be different like we are.
Exactly.
But to hate the country, it's just not acceptable, not understanding, and it's very hurtful as an American to see what's happening and how we're being disrespected. But with that, I'm going to say, brother, I love you.
I love you too.
And as you could see, I have on my 250th anniversary shirt.
There you go.
And I don't care what anyone says, and I don't care what anyone thinks. I wear my colors with pride.
Yep.
Have a good one, brother.
You too, Freddie. Talk to you soon. Love you.
Love you, brother.